We're in the Yorkshire Dales again today, and we're going to do the Ingleton Waterfalls walk. We're just outside the cafe and the toilets, and we're heading forward across the car park and picking the walk up the other side. This is a new one on us today, so we'll see what we can find. There's free parking, but it's £5 entrance fee a piece. We head forward. And here we are, straight away, end of the car park, into the woods, little rivers on your right hand side. We just head forward now. We'll just keep taking short, brief shots, as many as we can, and see what we can make of today. So as you can see, the path follows, within just a few feet of the river. And we just keep following it, because it's well signposted, is this, or well marked. There's so many nice shots on this walk by the look of it, that some will be looking over our shoulder and seeing what's behind, and this is one of them. We've just come down them steps. And this is what's known as the money tree. It's an old fallen tree that's absolutely covered, just like scales, in looks like 2p bits. Let's have a close-up. As you can see, they're all old coins of them bent over. Well, we'll press on. Yeah, we're about 30 feet above the river now, steadily going through the woodland. As we cross over the river, we think we'll just take a quick shot of either side. We can't hang about on this bridge too long because there's a lot of people about, and we're blocking it a bit, so we'll move on. We're at the Pekka Falls viewing area, and we hope to see a few waterfalls on our way up now. And here we are, we've got Pekka Falls here. Stood on the bridge looking at it. And on our way up, we take a bit closer look. And then further up again, look, just behind that tree. And here we are at the top nearly. And on our way up, there's just waterfall after waterfall. Look at this, we're still on the path, just outside it fall. You can see the fencing in front of you there, looks pretty smart, doesn't it? We keep going. Well, the said waterfall walk, they're not joking, look at that. We're still on the path, you can see the fence there, look. Halfway up we come across a little hut selling ice cream and hot dogs, so we stop for an ice cream. It's a bit warm today. And we're coming out the woods now, and it's starting to open up a bit. Still got the river on our right. And here we have Thornton Force. We've got some lads at back of it, look. Waterfall here. Messing about there, look. That's quite impressive, is that? But we'll see if them lads go underneath. Yeah, they are, look. Look at that. There they are. There they are, look at that. Back up waterfall there. You can see them. Well, I've got these lads here right at back at waterfall, just messing about there, look. He's only a young one, he's one of them as well. Yeah, he's only a young one. So there's some more lads going now, they're going to have a go. Here we are, there's a close-up of them there, back of Thornton Force waterfall. Here we are coming back now, look. Not so easy coming back when they're above a 20-foot drop. Bit wet there, look. Well, that'll do. And that's a shot from the other side. There is a couple of seats in that, so you can, you know, watch everybody's antics messing about at the waterfall while you're taking it easy. We're just on the steps at the top side of the falls, and if you look to the right hand side, you can see there's a viewing platforms and that. And there's the river below the falls. And that path there, look, is where we've come along that. So we're out the trees now, going up into the mollus grassland. We're heading forward now again. You can hear by the noise as it's coming down this tier of waterfalls. We're just at the top of Thornton Force now. And what a beautiful place this is. You know what I mean? This is a revelation to us. We'll keep going. I'm just stood on top of Thornton Force as it goes over now. Let's have a quick look. You can hear the roaring of the falls there. We're not far off the top now, we just keep heading forward and taking as many pictures as we can. We're up on the high ground at the moment, just giving you a view of the valley, and where them people are walking, that's where we're following. And this is the countryside, Yorkshire Dales, Ingleton Waterfalls. We've sat about 10 feet above this waterfall, and we've just had about 3/4 of an hour break. Just dropped down off the path near the river. Beautiful. Heading back onto the path. There's one or two school parties about. It looks quite popular as this, but beautiful place. You can see the limestone hills at the back, look. And then just before we cross over the bridge, we think, well, we'll just have a quick look at this. And we cross over a little bridge now, following these school kids. We're up towards the track at the top, and then turn right. As we walk across the track at the top, we take a look behind at the hills. And we just keep following the track forward, and then we soon drop down through a gate, turning right, and we walk to the left hand side of the farm. It's slightly breezy, but lovely. As you're going downhill slightly, look at the valley to your left, but then look to your right hand side. And there you've got Ingleborough in all its glory. Then as we come round a bit more, if you look in front of you, we just cross over the road and head down towards the river with the farm on your right hand side. Just in front of the refreshment centre, as you go down the road 50 or 100 yards, in front of you, you'll see stepping stones. We're not going over there, but we just thought it'd be interesting to film this bloke going over there. There we are. He's over. Then just at the far side of the stepping stones, up on the road, you'll see a building that says caves on there, and that's to go inside the caves, but that's for another day. We're heading across the front of the refreshment centre and stopping on our walk. And you can see Ingleborough on left. So we go across the front of the refreshment centre, then turn left. Then just a couple of 100 feet below the refreshment centre, look at that. Fantastic, isn't it? You can see we're walking down the side of it and the path goes at the other side, look. As we're going down, you can see the water foaming in front of us, and there's the path on the right hand side, and we can see some spray coming on our left, so we're going to have a look at that. And there we are, we can see the spray coming down. We'll take the zoom off. And then you can see the water below as it tracks round. We're stood on one of the top of the pools now, look. And it's running pretty fast. And there's like a header pool there, look. There's so much to see. We can only put a few on, but we hope we put the right ones on. Well, we've just stood back for a party of school kids. We keep crossing each other, but this is the shop we wanted. That looks pretty good to me. Well, there's so much. We can't seem to stop filming, so we're going to just keep going and put on as many or as much as we can. We're high up above the river now, maybe 80 feet, and we just thought we'd show you the walkway. You know, it's safe, very safe. It's well fenced in. You can see the bridge there. This is Becton Hill Gorge viewing platform. Just that's all it is, just a viewing platform over the river. That's the left, and that's the right. You're about 60 feet above, I reckon. And you can see the part of the bridge there, look. Pretty steep is this. And then on your left hand side, looking back, we've one and then one below it. Let's have a look at that. There we are. And we're just coming up to a bridge now and crossing over in a minute. And that's the tail end of the school party. Or one of them. Then the path at the top of your picture there on your right brings you out onto what must have been an old quarry, and you can see the river on your left hand side there, look. We're nearly back now. This is all part of the old quarry, is it? And as you can see, the path just runs through it there. Look, we stood on it here. We walk forward through the woods following the path. That brings us out again into open countryside. We can see the, you know, the side walls of an old quarry there. We just follow the track. We're nearly back now. And then on our left hand side we pass some old workings, so we just have a quick look. Keep walking and it brings you out into Ingleton, and it's signposted back to your car, Waterfalls Walk. Just keep wandering through the village till we come to the Three Horseshoes. We're following the signs for the waterfall walk, but then we look to the right hand side and we're just in like a garden area with a seat in that overlooks the village or the lower village, so we decide to take a look. And in the background there you can see the arches from the old railway, and we'll just keep turning round and just show you where we are. Look, lovely little village is this. We're stood on the bridge just opposite the Bridge End guest house. Well, we finished off with a look round the village, just gives an idea. We've enjoyed the walk round Ingleton Waterfalls. You've been walking with a taxi driver today.